Right, let's go. Let's go over it then. I've got them here side by side. Let's see. What's well, let's cover the cortisol quick. Cortisol in week 4 was, in week 4 of the cycle, it was 563. It's down to 485 on my new test, which is good. Back in the healthy range, dropped from high to healthy. Creatinine is the same. It's down by 1 point on week 8. My EFGR is exactly the EGFR is exactly the same at 67. My FSH is exactly the same at 0.3. Interesting. Now my free test. Now I think this is because of the Anavar cycle. It's down by 200. So I've gone from 1,320 on my free test down to 1,170, which is, it's a small dip, but I think that is the result of being on 30 milligrams of Anavar less a day, and again being off the Anavar on my days off. So I think my free test will fluctuate. That's just me going off the top of my head what I think is the reason for that. So yeah, my free test at the moment is sitting at 1,170, which is good. It's above 1,000. I'm happy with that. Let's go to HDL and LDL. So HDL, my HDL is currently at 0.64, and it's up from 0.41, so slightly better. My HDL ratio is also lower, and I think that's definitely due to the Anavar as well. Bit less androgens in my system, especially with the cholesterol. HDL ratio from 16.3, it's down to 11.1, which is good. My LDL is up from week 4. Week 4 was 5.43, it's now up to 5.84, which is cool. My luteinizing hormone is exactly the same at 0.3. And my estradiol, not too much of a jump. Week 4 it was sitting at 44, and now it's up to 53, which is just below the middle, the reference range, which is good. My prolactin, this is interesting. My prolactin is down. I'm still in the perfectly healthy range. However, from 231 on week 4, now week 8 it is down to 183, which is good. Let me check that results and trend, compare, more details. Yeah, okay. Let's go down to SHBG, which is slightly up from week 4. Week 4 it was 7.4. Now week 8 SHBG is 9.3, which is cool, I guess. It's still it's alright, it's not flatlined. My total test, total test week 4 was 36.6. Total test on week 8 is 34.3, so that's down less than 2, which is alright, still good. My thyroid stimulating hormone is in the healthy reference range now, whereas before it was borderline high on week 4. My thyroxine is basically the same, 16.3 down to 14.7. Total cholesterol, however, is up. I think that's due to the LDL and HDLs fluctuating. My total cholesterol was 6.7 in week 4. It's now 7.1 on week 8, which is fine. I'm not worried about that at the moment. Triglycerides, from 1.89 down to 1.41, so that's more towards the healthy ratio side. My T3 free is up from 3.9 in week 4 to now 4.4 week 8. My urea is the same at around 7. Uric acid is kind of the same. It's actually better in week 8 than it was in week 4. Week 4 was 261. Week 8 it's 285, and that is it. That is it. So again, hemoglobin and red and white blood cells I can't check because I didn't put it onto this test because it's a totally separate test now. I don't know why they've done that, but whatever. I'll look into that in the next test, which I'll order in November for the next 4 weeks. I'll see what I can do with regards to that because I really want to know. Red blood cells are important to me because I am on Boldenone. Yeah, I'm happy with everything, to be honest with you. Some things are slightly better, if anything, because I've stabilized my androgens and what I'm on. I think because I've been on the same amount for the last 8 weeks, things are starting to balance out now. Apart from the Anavar, which, based on this, 40 milligrams a day is really way too much, and it is my first time on Anavar as well. So I think that kind of threw things out of whack and really shot up my free test, which is fine. But I would rather have my free test down to 1100 rather than have it sitting at what was it, at 1300, but with much less side effects, especially the spots around my chin, which are pretty much gone now, and I'm looking good again, back to my normal hormone look. Yeah, everything else is great. To be expected, really. Obviously, FSH is low, HDL and LDL is up, but they're cancelling each other out, so I guess that's good. You know, if HDL was high and LDL was low, then that would be a problem, wouldn't it? Or whichever one's the good. I forget which is the good cholesterol and to clear out the plaque in the arteries, and I think the HDL is the bad and the LDL is the good. But either way, they're both high, so I think I'm doing well in terms of the cholesterol and keeping my arteries clean. I know it's a long-term thing as well. It's over years and years, 10-20 years, you get plaque build up, but still it's better to keep the arteries clean of plaque rather than have that build up in the future, because I want to do this for longevity and not just for one cycle to blow up and then I have all sorts of problems. So everything's looking great, man. I'm happy with the results, and yeah, I'm glad I got to do this whilst balancing out the Anavar, because I think that's definitely played an extra 30 milligrams, which I was taking every single day. So by week 4, when I got the test 3, which was 4 weeks on cycle, by the time I took that test, I'd been taking 40 milligrams of Anavar, 30-40 milligrams every single day for a whole month. And then I started developing headaches and stuff, and then I read into it and realized I was like, oh, okay, I'm way too high on the dose, and my spots as well, my face is cleared up, and I'm feeling much better as well. So yeah, that's good. I'm happy. Amazing. Free test is at 1170. That's good. My estradiol is healthy as well. I haven't crashed it. I haven't needed to use aromatase inhibitors at all. I've had 0 gyno problems since I've been on. I think I found definitely the right dose of testosterone. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy. That's the update. I'm gonna do another one. Test 5 will be 12 weeks on, so the next 4 weeks roughly. I'll see how I can play it, maybe get the results on the exact same day, so the 6th of November, a month today, 30 days today. So yeah, I think legs tomorrow, and then I'm having a day off, and then I might switch it up next week. I'll see, maybe do chest and shoulders again and back and arms on a separate day, but I'll see, no problem. It changes all the time. Yeah, that's it. Speak to you tomorrow.